my farm wife fam. So good to see you today. I'm in the kitchen and I've got my old KitchenAid mixer out and we're gonna bake up some cookies today. Ashley over at CNC Farm is hosting a Christmas cookie collaboration and I'm so excited to be a part of it. Last year I got to be her 13th person and along with Pike Creek Farm, and we were so excited to be that baker's dozen. This year she's doing things a little bit earlier. She's starting in November to give you all ideas ahead of time. And then there will be a giveaway. She's gonna draw on the 20th of December. Her announcement video will come out on the 21st. So if you don't know who Ashley is, make sure you go over to her channel, give her a like, give her a subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss out. And I decided today I'm going to make one of my husband's favorite cookies, but it's one that I almost always, I don't know if I've ever not seen at a cookie exchange. It is peanut butter blossoms. We're gonna kind of mix this up just a little bit. I don't have any brown sugar today, so I need to make some brown sugar. So that's the first thing I'm going to do with my mixer right now. We need a ½ cup of brown sugar and it's supposed to be packed. So what I want to do is I will just take a generous ½ cup of sugar, and to that I'm going to add some molasses. You can make a light or a dark syrup, or light or dark brown sugar according to how much ever molasses you put in it. So I'm going to angle the camera down so you can see how that works. Oh my goodness, guys, I think you missed me making the brown sugar. I can't believe it. I took the molasses and I added it, and you can see the brown sugar. I cannot believe I didn't record this. And then I added the white sugar and the butter, and we're gonna let this cream, it might take a couple minutes because my butter wasn't super soft. It's kind of cool in the house today. So we're gonna let this cream, and then we'll finish putting all the wet ingredients in here. Yeah, I lied. That didn't take hardly any time at all. Next, I want to crack open an egg. I'm using a duck egg. You know, I love my duck eggs when I bake. 3/4 of a cup of creamy peanut butter. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up a little bit. And we're going to slide that peanut butter in there. Also need vanilla, and I have a used sticker. How fortunate am I? And we're gonna put a teaspoon of that in here. We're gonna lock this in and let that kind of cream together real quick. That looks excellent. Now it's time to add our dry ingredients. You can use a special sifter, but I'm actually just going to use one of these. Just a mesh strainer. Set that down here. Okay. In here I'm going to put a ½ teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/4 cups of flour. Start out with my 1/4 cup in here. And then I'll add a ½ cup. And then another ½ cup, just to make sure I wasn't going to overfill this. And we'll go ahead and sift this in here. And the reason we do this is it just helps us get those lumps out. You can see in the flour, there's just few little lumps. And this is just going to help break those up. See, now we've got to the bottom. We can push it through here. It just makes it nice and fluffy. Make sure we go nice and slow so that flour, it'll go. There we go. Let's let this blend. And that's it. Now is the perfect time for you to stop and get that oven preheated to 350 degrees. And this next step is really fun, especially if you've got kids involved. Get yourself a scoop or a tablespoon. You want a nice big rounded tablespoon, and it's a sticky dough, so we roll it in sugar. And then we will take it over to our cookie sheet. And then we're going to bake these for, 11 to, I'm going to say about 12 minutes. It just depends on, like, stoneware will cook at a little different rate than your typical metal sheets. This works better if you have it in a bowl, but I thought this flat dish would be easier for you all to see. But I think I'm gonna go get me a small bowl. See how that works. There we go. That works much better. Just continue rolling all these cookies, and then I'll put them in the oven for about 12 minutes at 350 degrees. That's part of the cookie, right? The chocolate kisses. So while they are, the peanut butter cookie part is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and start unwrapping these cookies, or unwrapping these chocolates. And I ended up getting just about 3 dozen of them. So 1, 2, and so on. And now that the cookies are done, you can see they've started to kind of crack. And so we're gonna let them set for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna put them on a cooling rack. 5 minutes is up. The cookie is still very soft. And we're going to carefully transfer to a cooling rack. Actually, I'm going to transfer to a cold cookie sheet instead. I want these bottoms to stay nice and flat. And it's going to be easy because to transfer them again. Now we will add in, we'll just push in our little kisses. And it is suggested that we go ahead and put the chocolate, or put the cookies into the freezer for just a few minutes to set the chocolate. But I don't have any freezer space today, so we're just gonna use the refrigerator. We're gonna let this set for a few minutes to kind of let that chocolate melt a little bit, and then we're gonna put them in the fridge to set. This batch we're going to, they've got a nice crinkle to them. We're gonna actually leave them on this pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and slip that chocolate in now while it's warm. I'm not gonna wait that 5 minutes. Let's see if we see a difference in what happens. Because I'd like in about 5 minutes to come back and put them on a different tray to cool and then to go in the fridge. Uh-oh, that one got kind of messed up. I suppose we better go ahead and do a taste test with it. You forget how much you love peanut butter. And peanut butter and chocolate go so well together. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you find value in the content. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. It means so much. And share the video with your friends if you think they would enjoy it too. See you later. Until next time. Bye for now.